Greetings, welcome back to PinkOddBird. Today I have two journals here to share with you, so let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, so I did a little sneak peek of this on my Instagram, and I tried to ask you guys to guess what theme you thought it was going to be. Nobody guessed the right theme, but there were some good guesses, so thank you guys for playing along and entertaining that. So today I'm going to do a flip through of these. I have two of them available. They're like a semi-soft cover, single signature, and they're about 12 inches by 6 inches or so. They're kind of similar. Some of the papers are different. So I'm just going to do a flip through of each one so you can take a look. So let's start with this one. I've just used some beautiful like satiny orange ribbon as the closure. And for the cover, I just did like this little collage of fabrics. So the base fabric on this one is like a purple. I used some of my Alice in Wonderland fabric that I have. So there's a little piece of Alice here, the Cheshire Cat. There's some glow-in-the-dark fabric here with the bones. And then I used this little fabric as like an overlay. And then I added in the crossword fabric because I thought it would bring like a little bit of whimsy to it. Obviously it is Alice in Wonderland with a little bit of a Halloween twist, and I think I've made some journals like this before in the past. If I have, I'll link it somewhere so you guys can watch it. But yeah, so this is my newest iteration, and then I have just added some buttons here, a little plaque that says Peculiar, Cheshire Cat up here, and then the clock, and then Alice kind of falling down the rabbit hole. Okay, so I'll call this one Peculiar. That's what we'll call this one, Peculiar. Opening up, you have a really beautiful spread here. I love this paper. It's from the new Michaels paper. And I have some little tags here. Some of them are backed. I think any tag that is backed is using some of this like craft cardstock, so that you have like the option of what you want to do to the back side of it. But that's the white rabbit there. And then I've made a tag here, and then some little ephemera with the Cheshire Cat there. Big old tag with the white rabbit on there. And this is a little treat bag. This is hand dyed paper. I dyed that green. I've got some sari silk. Here's Alice there. Here's a little silhouette of Alice standing. I don't know where she's standing, but she's standing somewhere. You can see a little silhouette. It almost looks like the white rabbit is right here leaping through. And then here I've got some little Arthur Rackham little printouts. And then, I also used the edge punch here. It says, boo! So cute. That was a gift. Thank you. And then I used a little sticker there. This is some hand dyed paper. I used the new stamps also. They say, this one says we're all mad here. Of course, paper, book page, sorry. And then this is some mushrooms. This is a vintage napkin and the little belly band. I've added some washi tape, piece of vellum here with spiders. Lots of fun, different sizes and pages, paperweights for your pages here. I think there should be, I want to say about, I'll put it on the screen how many pages there are in here approximately. And with the black pages, of course, you can use your gel pens and such. Some coffee dyed paper. There's Alice going down the rabbit hole. Some Alice paper there. This one here, you can turn it into a pocket or not. You can just leave it as an extra flip out. I used a big old tag here as well with the Queen of Hearts. And then just a little fabric for some secret writing. Got our little dapper frog here. Coffee stained paper. I love this roses paper also. Coloring book pages with some flowers. Little coffin tag. This paper right here is flocked. It feels so good. I did some little fabric tabs on here as well. So these pieces like this, I printed out the image and then I backed them on scrapbook paper. So I left them like this in case, like somewhere in your book here, if you want to like maybe add a pocket, or if you want to turn it into like a flip out, you can do that. Or if you want to back it and make it like a stronger tag that you can like journal on, or you could just journal on it as is. It's up to you. But I did do a few of them just like that. Got the little Cheshire cat up there. This is some 1800s music paper. Is it 1800s? I believe it's 1800s or early 1900s. Some graph paper, little clock stamp. I try to do this little dots because I think it reminds me of Alice. Super cute. So the tassel that's on each of these books is a bookmark actually, and I just laminated it. I used a piece of the paper, so this has like the mushrooms on it, if you can see that through the glare of the lamination. And then this is a piece of ephemera. It's like a little glitter clock. And then the tassel, I just did a little grouping of some fibers, so you can use that as you're working through your journal as your bookmark. So it's nice and long. It's a pretty good length for the height of this book. So here's another one of those. Again, you can turn it into a pocket somewhere. You can do whatever you want. It's a little vellum pumpkin, super cute. Or acetate, not vellum. It's a little faded out wicked tree down there. Get a big old piece of fabric here to cover your secret writing. A little pumpkin punch there. And there's the pumpkin. And this one I put in as a flip down, so just to show you like an example of how it can be used. You could also just glue those sides down and turn it into a pocket if you wanted to. Let's get a flamingo and then another treat bag back there. A couple more tags. I left them separate. You could always like glue them together, turn it into a belly band, turn it into a pocket tag, turn the back side into a pocket. This is some black embossed paper here. I love the texture and the design on that. And then this paper that's here on the back is like reflective on the red pieces. It's all reflective. There's my stamp, and that's the end of the book. So this one is Peculiar. I love these so much, and they feel so good, and they're going to feel even better once you start filling them up with all of your stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the other. All right, here's our second. Similar, but different. So again, there's a little collage of fabrics on this one. Some little buttons scattered around. This one says a Wondrous Witch, so that's what this one will be called, Wondrous Witch. We've got the caterpillar here with some fabric, Cheshire up here at the top. And then on the back, you've got Alice and then Cheshire here in a different pose. I love this sheer. I just thought the jewel tones really lent into like the flowers and how bright and vibrant it looks like when Alice is walking through the garden, and then a little whimsy there with the crosswords. So beautiful, beautiful books. So the letters on this paper here are flocked, so it's really cool. Got some Arthur Rackham right at the front. Big tags. This paper here in the back has Alice. It's all foiled. It's got Alice, rabbits, hats, hearts, keys, all kinds of fun Alice stuff, and it's all foiled, so it's got a nice shine to it. So here's one of these little Alice pieces you can add somewhere in your book. It's got the white rabbit here with the hat. This one says we're all mad here. This paper says drink me on it. Different potion bottles. I love this one. It has a little tear in the fabric. Makes it nice and ratty. It's a big old pocket here. Little hidden tag. So here's your bookmark for this one, for the curious and the mad. You've got the little rabbit and then some mushrooms on the back side. Super fun little soft tassel. The chenille on there is probably my favorite. So this one I made it a flip up. I love this vellum. See, that's that same paper that I used for the bookmarks. So this book has the actual whole piece. So there's that side with the mushrooms. And then this side, it's running through the forest. Sticker, some more Arthur Rackham. There's Alice with some gold, silver, like shimmer dust. It's a big tag. There's my stamp. And that is this one. I love these journals, you guys. I can't even tell you. They're so cute. They're fun. I love how eclectic they are and ready for you to like fill up. And I know like sometimes people like to use certain journals for seasons, right? So this would be like a nice one to use for fall season or Halloween season, or just year round if you just are like me and you love Halloween every day. But yeah, I hope you guys love these. And also, guess what? The prompts will be coming out for Oddtober 25. They'll be coming out to either tomorrow or the morning of the 1st. For you guys to start getting your prompts done for Oddtober 25. So shout out to Priscilla or Lisa Crafton for helping me on those again and getting the document all prepared for everybody. So that's going to be ready and presentable for you all to just download and get working on your Oddtober journals. I don't know what else I'll be back with soon. I don't know. Stay tuned. But I think that is going to wrap it up for me for now. Be sure to stay tuned because you never know what direction this odd flock of ours is heading into. And until next time, toodaloo.